All right, a bunch of stuff has happened with Timbaland and this AI stuff since I last covered it. Um, gonna react to this Doggy Diamonds video of him talking about it. I actually really like his channel. Check him out. Doggy Diamonds TV. Ooh, I'm not subbed. That's fucked up. Let me like the video too. Um, yeah, Doggy Diamonds was defending him, but he kind of walked it back now. Um, basically, I mean, if you're watching this, I'm sure you already know Timbaland fucking ran someone else's beat through the AI, mixed it with someone else's vocals, and acted like the AI did it, and him and the AI, just him and his AI girlfriend, Suno. Um, yeah, it's bad, dude. He's getting sued. There's like a class action lawsuit on Suno now. I'm sure if he's like getting paid to be like an ambassador, I'm sure that's gonna end soon. Maybe they might stand with him. Who knows, dude? But Tim, look, they spelled Timbaland wrong. Timbaland. Yeah. It's bad, dude. But also, I don't fucking feel bad for him, dude, because like I reacted to his Rhythm Roulette, and that shit was so bad, dude. And it's not that it was a bad beat. It's not that he chopped the sample wrong or had some drums that sounded like shit. Everything sounded fine, but anything that beat that he made in Rhythm Roulette, my main thing was like anyone watching me react to it, almost anyone who makes beats, period, can make that beat, bro. And I think dude is just lazy, and the laziness is creeping in. Because here's the thing, bro. This dude worked with Scott Storch, who likely was doing all the melodies for him. He worked with Pharrell. They started together type shit. You know, he's worked with Justin Timberlake. He's worked with all these people, bro. And somehow none of the production he did for that seems to have like I don't know. I'm not pocket watching or nothing like that, but it seems like dude's always out on like some kind of money scheme, right? You know, with the whole beat club thing, charging people for the fucking to tell them their beats suck, and really charging people to feed their music into AI. Like it would be interesting to get a hold of the terms and services for joining Beat Club, because I'm sure there's verbiage in there about allowing him to train AI with your music. Because just because it recently came out that he's been using Suno and been super excited about it, doesn't mean that it hasn't been going on for years behind the scenes. To be real, there's probably already big songs out there who were AI assisted and stuff like that. I.e. Travis Scott, you know what I mean? I don't know, just what I think. Let's check this video out. Shout outs to Doggy Diamonds, bro. Yeah, he's got a good channel.
This is from Hot New Hip Hop. Oh man, this really makes me look bad. After all the defending I did about the AI and Timbaland using the AI. Timbaland is accused of stealing producers' beat for AI training. He's accused of taking somebody's music and running it through the AI to train the AI and not giving the producer credit. Let's go. Timbaland is one of the most legendary producers of all time, but many fans think he could be ruining his legacy with his recent moves. He's been a big proponent of artificial intelligence technology for the purposes of making music. And now he's in a pretty big...
And here's the thing, guys. Like, if you're at all creative when you're making music, because like you can make music and be super uncreative, formulaic, not really do anything that great, be super basic, whatever. I'm not talking shit about anybody, but if you're being creative, AI is not going to be able to generate anything close to that. You know what I mean? And people say all this, oh, it'll be indistinguishable. And no, it fucking won't be, bro. Because even now, with all the AI videos, here's the thing. I'm sitting here, my girl's over there on the couch. She shows me a video of the girl eating the chicken whole, right? I'm sure you know the fucking video I'm talking about. Anyway, she shows me the video from across the room, basically, off her phone. And right away, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's AI. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell on a little fucking phone video that the shit was AI, bro. So it's going to be the same with music, just like it's the same with images. You know what I mean? Just like when you look at a AI created picture, JPEG, you know, the person has 7 fucking fingers, bro. You know? Even that super, there's still like an uncanny valley where like if you know enough and like if you pay a little bit of attention, you can tell that it's AI. Don't be afraid of AI, bro. Because at the end of the day, all Timbaland really did, bro, he put the song, I'm not excusing him, it's fucked up, but don't misunderstand like what actually happened. The beat was finished, the song, the vocal parts were done and recorded and written already by a human. You know what I mean? And he put those in and made it a remix, right? So it would be the same thing if you, you know, copy and pasted something that someone else wrote on the internet and put it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave it slightly fancier language. You know what I mean? This isn't something that's actually generating anything from scratch. It's not actually creating. It's not actually creative. You know what I mean? It's following algorithms. It's a fancy autocorrect, you know? And that's kind of all it is, bro. You know? So do not be afraid.
Big controversy. As reported by Complex, folks online accused the Beatsmith of taking producer K's Fresh Music's TikTok beat and another creator's verse over it and feeding it into his AI Suno platform for the purposes of training the AI model to replicate musical qualities or make their own. He also allegedly took the producer tag without permission. This adds to Timbaland's other AI controversies. Some folks think that this is just an evolution of remixing, whereas others condemn the unauthorized use of one's music for AI technology. People keep sending me this. I still don't even know what to think about it, K Fresh wrote on Instagram about the matter. Timbo's original video on the matter was from October of 2024. The reason why it's popping up now is because of Timbaland's recent defense of his practices. I'm showing the power of a tool and how powerful it is, how it can flip songs to do remixes, he remarked online. He also claimed that Ghostface Killah asked him to send him the original K Fresh beat that Timbaland incorporated with AI in this controversial manner. I didn't
See, and that's kind of like disrespectful, bro. Because you know, as fate would have it, what's the guy's name? I don't want to say his name wrong. I think K Fresh. Yeah, it was K Fresh. Shout outs to him. I heard he's very talented. He is very talented because I heard his fucking beat. It was good enough for Timbaland to say it was his. That's how good he is. Here's his name, K Fresh. Yeah, he said that Ghostface heard the beat and wanted to use it. So you think that this guy is such a fucking loser that he would just shut the fuck up and be like, oh, Ghostface wants the beat? Yeah, man, let's make it happen. What the fuck, dude? You think people are like pathetic and desperate? Like, I'm sure there's some people out there, you know what I mean, who would definitely go for that shit. But that's kind of disrespectful, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you steal something from somebody, get caught, and then be like, oh, but wait. You know what I mean? Like, there's something in it for you. You know what I mean? Just shut the fuck up. That shit's fucked up, dude. That shit's so fucked up. And it turns out that Ghostface already follows K Fresh on fucking Instagram, bro. You know? And apparently this was a beat that was posted over and over again. You know, because it was a fucking awesome beat, bro. So he would post it multiple times. So it was probably likely that at one point Ghostface has heard it from K Fresh and from K Fresh's account, right?
I didn't get nothing from that. But that post said, "Yo, God, can you send me that beat? That ain't my beat," he remarked. Timbaland's staunch support of AI has gotten him in a lot of hot water, but other people are coming to his defense. "I'm happy that Tim is into AI," Swizz Beat remarked, "because all the white people in it. Why can't we get in it? I don't care how. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So this is Tim's entry point into AI, whether we like it or not. It's his entry point." Will Timbaland...
Yeah, and I mean, Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, they did the whole versus thing. They started that together. So, of course, they'd be, like, more, you know, biased towards each other, you know, in almost any situation, right? Because I'm sure Swizz Beatz has been approached with it, too. And, guys, I'll be honest. I think Swizz Beatz fucking sucks, dude. I hate Swizz Beatz beats. Like, I don't like his beats, bro.
turn the tables?
Because all the white people in it, right? Why can't we get in it? You know, because, like, I don't know, bro, because it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's fucked up. I don't know, bro.
Or will this follow him for the rest of his career?
It's not how you start. Yeah, Swizz said some wild shit. It's not how you start. It's where you... So like... Interesting.
You know what's funny about this? Because I actually saw... K Fresh TikTok. I never saw his Instagram, but I did see his TikTok. That particular beat, I think I came across that beat. And he's very, very dope on TikTok. It's another producer. Where's my phone? Goodness gracious. There's another producer that's...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I've listened to this dude's videos, like, at work and stuff, and I like his channel because, like, outside of just these kind of videos, I'm gonna talk about his channel a little. He's one of those who, like, he's been in hip hop for a long time, so he's got, like, some crazy stories that, maybe younger people or people who are kind of recently got into hip hop would find interesting. And even if you were around during the time, like, there was a story he told about, like, Mobb Deep in Saigon, and it was just like, I don't remember how long the video was, but it was just super interesting, bro. Like, I don't know, I really love, like, hip hop stories and shit like that. Sounds weird. It is what it is, dude. I'm fucking passionate, dude.
Fire on TikTok.
And his channel is good. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, bro, how I forget your name? I'm gonna give him a plug.
Look, I'll help you out. He's trying to say me, bluffgawd. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You know,
because I actually follow.
I didn't see that coming, bro. Thank you.
And I be seeing some of these dudes on TikTok flip some incredible samples, and that beat is definitely K Fresh beat. Timbaland put it in Suno and tried to flip it.
And I don't know if it was sampled. It sounded like it was just like drums with, if I remember, it was just drums with like a crazy, dirty bass, dude. It was dope.
And then bounce it. It's still his music, man. And AI used this way is not right. Like, we can't, rule number one in hip hop is no biting. Rule number one in hip hop is no biting, no stealing, no duplicating without giving us proper credit. Somehow, some way, within the last some odd years, that rule has been thrown out, and you could just bite now. You could just blatantly take somebody's stuff. Timbaland,
yeah, true. And I heard, like, what's it called? Curtis King talk about it, where he was like, there's people who use like type beats as just SEO, you know what I mean, to get seen, use it as marketing. But then there was people who use type beats as like a way to build their identity or something like that, and they were the first ones to get replaced by AI. You know what I mean? So yeah,
You did bad, like with this one, because I heard the beat and I heard the original music, and it's not even alleged, man. It just is what it is. Like, you took the music, and then I seen you in the video talk about, let me add some tempo to it, and it was like some keys or some horns or something. But nah, you took the kid music.
yeah. And let's be real, Timbaland didn't add shit, dude. Suno did it, dude.
Man. And then saying it's not your beat. So why you running through a program and then put it out there? You should have tagged them from the beginning. You should have let them know, yo, bro, I love that beat right there. Could I run it through? Could we collaborate on something?
No, dude, he did it because he thought he could get away with it. And, I mean, he thought it wasn't that serious, which, here's the thing, bro. It could have, I don't know, dude. You can't really get away with it without, like, tagging the guy because I don't know, you need the sound files, right? And you got to get, or at the very least, you got to get, they're saying it was off Instagram. You got to get it off their Instagram, right? It's not like you just had the shit, you know what I mean? I don't know. Shit's strange.
And that would have just, nobody wouldn't even care because you actually put light on the situation. And it's just messed up that we have to put light on the situation based off of the negativity. And me, I do a whole live defending AI, and now I look like a damn fool.
Yeah, and he was defending it in a sense of like, yeah, if you're running your own music through it, Timbaland's saying he's not, training the AI on other people. And look, let's be real. Technically, Timbaland isn't the one doing the training on any AI. Like, he's nowhere near that. You know what I mean? But, when in the here's the thing, in the 4-hour live he did, someone was like, oh, can I type in Biggie and then get something that's like Biggie? And he was like, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. It's not that you can't do that, it's just that for us as like consumers of Suno, users of Suno, we won't have access to that. That would be blocked from us, you know what I mean? But Timbaland can do it. And we know he can do it because he did do it. He did the fucking fake Biggie record or whatever. And so yeah, that was cap, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's definitely trained on us. Like in this case, in this particular case, it wasn't necessarily trained on it. Like in the grand scheme of things, it's not like any Suno user would be able to get that out of it. Timbaland got that out of it because he used K-Fresh's, beat as the input to get the output that you hear in his live, which if he doesn't play, I'll play it like after his video or whatever. Fuck, what was I getting at though? I don't know. It'll come to me. Yeah, he was kind of just saying, if you're using AI as, a tool to help and to boost, whatever you're doing, that's probably fine. You know what I mean? People said the same thing about this. People said the same thing about that. I think that's what actually Bolo was saying. But yeah, overall, Bolo's take is correct. Like, people aren't, like, real musicians aren't going anywhere. You know what I mean? It may be more accessible to people. And, that's fine, dude. That's fine. And it may replace certain things. And I'm not saying AI is fine. But, yeah, overall, it's not like, you're fine. If you're good and you're dope, you're fine, dude.
Thank you, Timbaland. So I can't even, but again, anything used in a bad way is going to be really bad. But there's ways you could use AI for the good way. But Timbaland did bad. We not even going to front. I can't defend him. I can't say, oh, no, but no, he did bad. This is a bad thing. Shout out to K-Fresh. For that, because the beat is dope. We're not gonna front on that. The music is actually dope, and Timbaland just ran it through. And when he played the beat, I was like, then he was like, let's put some Timbo on it, and then it was like some keys and some horns, and I'm like, but it's still the beat. And K-Fresh, is on TikTok, and like I said, he's fire. And it's another. I can't find the other. I can't. Next time I bring my phone by me, this other kid is fire too. Matter of fact, what I'm actually gonna do. Nah, I don't even do that. All right, I'll make sure I'll let you know who this other kid is, because he's fire too. He's flipping some samples. And shout out to all you know. See, my thing is this, right? You know, I'm producer first, man. You know, I love production. I love the producers. So when I hear the producers not getting they just due and people taking their music, that strikes a chord with me, and it pisses me off, because I'm producer first. And you know there's no biting. We should be inspired by each other, but we can't take somebody's music.
Yeah, bro. Like the best thing about like man-made anything, just if we're just keeping it hip hop, you know what I mean? Like hip hop is built upon itself over the years, you know what I mean? Like every 10 years you may hear the same sample be reused, but it's going to stylistically be so different, you know what I mean? Because we just now I'm not going to say we, hip hop has built upon itself, you know what I mean? Just laying bricks, dude. The foundation has just grown, and you know, the bar is so much higher now than it was back then, you know, because of technology. You know, the MPCs now can do way more than the MPCs could do back then, so of course the beats are going to be a little better, but there's still something special about that old stuff, and it still influences everything we do or whatever. AI is not like that. AI just kind of takes everything and kind of gives you like a little shitty great value version that kind of doesn't even sound like, you know, the real thing at all, you know. And then in other ways, like when you are like directly feeding it, the capabilities are probably crazy. But yeah, dude, in my head it's just some fancy autocorrect shit, dude. It's whatever.
So how we could show appreciation and make sure we follow K Fresh Music. You know what I'm saying? K Fresh Music on TikTok. I don't know what his social media of choices, because everybody has social media of choices. They want to be more popular on TikTok. TikTok might pay them more, or it might be Instagram. But I saw him on TikTok. This is for sure. He definitely popped up on my For You page. Definitely. And I think I started following him. And if I didn't, I must rectify that right now and follow him, because this the least we could do is follow and support, because I don't like this, man. So shout out to K Fresh for the fire. The beat is fire too. The beat is fire. The drums is fire. You know what I'm saying? And it's just dope. You know what I'm saying? So let's show him love.
Oh, you know what else is crazy? Like I reacted to the Timbaland AI video he made. He slipped in a few songs of his that he produced, right? And the shit got copyright claimed, bro. Like my reaction to his AI slop, where he's talking shit to, you know, us, the small producers. Oh, why would we train on your shit? It's not even mixed. Well, I guess that doesn't matter, right? Because you fucking still trained on it. Or, hey, maybe the mix was fucking good enough, you know, for you to fucking...
Let's show our appreciation for him. But Timbaland, man, you did bad, man. You got to make a statement. You got to sit.
Yeah, bro, so bad. And it's crazy how fast it all fucking happened, bro. Like in a matter of like 2 weeks, dude, this guy like went from, you know, someone who's, by some people's perceptions, on the cutting edge of technology, to just a fucking lazy thief loser, bro.
Send that dude a check. You got to give him you got to compensate him in some way. And that's the only way you really could rectify that. But I'm Doggy Diamonds. Make sure you leave a comment. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Well, look, dude, my only comment is like, this isn't something that like, I don't know. Like, do you guys think, like, do the people watching, do you guys think that this is something that money could rectify? Because, you know, I'm not even sure that money was made specifically in this case. You know, it could have been in like he said, in the TikTok or Instagram upload, whatever the fuck, however they pay you, you know, it could have been something like that. But It's not like it became a song or anything like that. However, it that kind of doesn't matter because it's so much more fucked up than just like excuse me, taking someone's beat and just running with it. You know what I mean? This is just, I don't know, dude. The implications of it are just so crazy, dude, that it's way bigger than like cutting this dude a check, dude. You know, it's way bigger than that because it affects everybody, dude. It affects everybody. I don't know, man. Whoa. What do y'all think? I think Timbaland's fucked, dude.